Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be going over strong moveset builds for Zacian as well as Zacian-Crowned, and I'm going to be touching on the nature, EVs, as well as item, ability, and moves that you want to have on these two different moveset builds, and how you can obtain these in the Sword and Shield games themselves. So I'm going to start off with Zacian, and it's actually going to be the same whether it's Zacian or Zacian-Crowned in terms of the nature as well as EVs. Starting off with the nature, we're looking for Jolly, which is going to increase our speed, decrease our special attack, and then our EVs, we're going to max out attack as well as speed with the remainder of the points going into special defense. If you're looking for more information on how to effectively train the EVs on your Pokemon in the Sword and Shield games, I'll link this helpful article down in the description if you'd like to check it out. And just to go over a quick example on how I personally max out EVs on my Pokemon is I'll give it an EV enhancing power item. So let's say I wanted to max out speed. I'd give it the item Power Anklet to hold, and then I would send that Pokemon to Hammerlock University via Pokejobs. And through Hammerlock University, I would give it a job for a full day to increase its speed. And once that whole day is complete, that Pokemon will now have max EVs for that particular stat. And if you don't want to wait the whole day, you can use the Den reloading trick to skip forward a day in time in the game. Now the item for Zacian, we're looking at Choice Band. The holder's attack is 1.5x, but it can only select the first move that it executes. And one additional option I think you should also consider for your Zacian would be Life Orb. The holder's attacks do 1.3x damage, and you're going to lose 1/10 of your max HP after the attack, so this isn't going to lock you into one move. But the downside is the increase in damage isn't quite as much, and you're also losing a bit of your HP. And Choice Band as well as Life Orb can each be picked up for 25 battle points from the right attendant of the BP shop at the Battle Tower. The ability is going to be Intrepid Sword. On switch-in, this Pokemon's attack is raised by one stage. And now going over to the moveset build, starting off with Play Rough. This is going to be a same type attack bonus. We get Fairy type move, physical category, 90 power, 90 accuracy, and a 10% chance to lower the target's attack by 1. And Zacian learns Play Rough through TR90. And this TR can be purchased for 5,000 watts from a watt trader if you're able to find it through those means. Otherwise, it's a value between 122 and 130 at the Cramomatic. And the Cramomatic is going to be located in Mustard's room in the Master Dojo on the Isle of Armor. And I'll link this Bulbapedia page down in the description. It gives a really helpful outputs table as well as the inputs for the items, their typing, and value. And to get the TR that you want, the first item that you put into the Cramomatic has to be the same typing of that TR. And then the 4 items in total that you put into the Cramomatic have to have a value that is going to be in the range of values for the TR that you're looking to obtain. Move number 2, Close Combat, is going to be a fighting type, physical category, 120 power, 100 accuracy, and it also lowers the user's defense and special defense by 1. And Zacian learns Close Combat through leveling up, picking it up at level 77. Move number 3, Wild Charge, is going to be an electric type, physical category, 90 power, 100 accuracy, and the downside, it has a 1/4 recoil. And Wild Charge is learned through TR86. And this TR can be purchased for 5,000 watts if you can find it from a watt trader. Otherwise, it's a value between 62 and 70 over at the Cramomatic. And then move number 4, Crunch, is a dark type, physical category, 80 power, 100 accuracy, a 20% chance to lower the target's defense by 1. And Zacian learns Crunch through leveling up, picking it up at level 55. And one additional move I think you can slot in is Swords Dance. That's learned at level 22 by Zacian. But if you did slot in Swords Dance, then you wouldn't want to go with the item Choice Band. You'd rather go with Life Orb. Now moving over to Zacian-Crowned, there's a lot of similarities, but starting off with the difference, we have Rusted Sword. If held by Zacian, this item changes its form to Crowned Sword. But the ability is going to be the same, as well as moves I've already touched on, Play Rough, Close Combat, and Swords Dance. But the move Behemoth Blade, this is going to give us a same type attack bonus on the steel typing that we now have in the Crowned form. Physical category, 100 power, 100 accuracy, and damage doubles if the target is Dynamaxed. And for Behemoth Blade, if Zacian knows Iron Head when it enters battle in its Crowned Sword form, Iron Head will become its signature move Behemoth Blade. And Zacian learns Iron Head through leveling up, picking it up at level 33. And that's going to round out these two moveset builds on Zacian as well as Zacian-Crowned, so a lot of similarities, with the main differences being with what item that you go with, as well as on Zacian-Crowned having that signature move Behemoth Blade, and additionally having that steel typing. So that'll finish this one off. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, and I'll catch you back here next time.